Hi guys, today I have a game for you in my Tier 8 Premium IJN Destroyer the High School Fleet Harekaze. And if you notice by the team lineup, no, this is not an extremely late game and got screwed over by two carriers sitting in queue too long. This is a ranked sprint game. And my god, why am I doing ranked sprint solo? I did last season solo. I could do this season solo. I don't even know what the rewards are. I think it's like some coal or something, like 50k coal. You know what? I may go for it, I may not. So far, this is my one and only game at ranked, and what is it? Rank 10 is when you start off. But yes, this is my first game of the season. And I heard everyone going, there's like over 100 battleships in queue. Well, what deals with battleships are destroyers. Now, as you can see, I'm still staying close to the Edinburgh bro, because I can't say the name right. But, you know, I turn off my AA. I'm going to stay close to my cruiser. But why the Harekaze over, per se, the Kid or the Cossack or something a little bit better? Because this ship is a ship I've played an awful lot and know it very well. These are the 100 mil guns. I am not running IFHE on these because the range sucks. And pretty much I'd be in everybody's radar range, even with throwing on some modules to get some range. No, I use this to hunt down and kill destroyers. Well, guess what? If I could do that even in ranked, even with the carriers, guess what our carrier can do? Something else besides trying to get the DD. If I get rid of the DD, it's going to be easier for me to cap. The other thing is I'm going to be able to smoke up my ally cruisers. British cruisers, like, you know, the Edinburgh. I'm going with what I know, Edinburgh, bro. I could smoke him up. Utilize him. You know, say we had a Cleveland, I could do the same thing. These are ships that can smoke shoot. And I have really good AA. You know, smart people are going to take smart ships knowing about what's out there. Hell, I mean, there are a million different things I could do with the smoke, but it gives me the option. All I've got to do is play smart, stick by my cruisers, stay out of radar range, and hopefully don't die right away to torpedoes. And look, there's a Kid. And, you know, the great thing about the Harekaze is it really does give me the advantage of getting the first shots on. Now, of course, why do I smoke up right here? Because the carrier is the one spotting him. Now, I'm going to keep shooting and, you know, no damage taken back. I'm going to keep pumping shells into that smoke cloud. Now, I do believe these torps are actually on the Cleveland. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, guys. The replay actually shows the torpedo tubes or the indicator correctly for change when I switched to the Mag. It kind of caught me by surprise. But, yeah, that first set is kind of a Hail Mary, per se, into the smoke cloud. I really didn't expect these torps to hit anything. The guy had a really good position. 5D is not a horrible clan. 5D2. These are competent players. They may not be the greatest, smartest, best, but they know what to do. And he does have a better position. He's got a good position to shield against torps. Now, if you notice, two members of our team are going to A because the enemy is all at C. That's why I leave C cap. We don't need C cap. I come back and get it later. We actually need to get rid of ships. We're going to get the A cap. Sooner or later, we've already got the B cap. We're getting points while they're now just getting C. So we've got the huge tick advantage. Now, we might not have the point advantage, and I'm saying that in air quotes, because we lost the battleship to the cruisers. You got to remember when you're doing any ranked, whether it's ranked or ranked sprint, even per se clan battles, where it comes down to points. Battleships rate, carriers are the number one points. I think it's like 100 points. I'm gonna say it's like an 80-point swing. Battleships is 60. You know, and you know it changes from there. If you hold down your tab key, it should bring that information up, or the F1 key. If you did not know that, if you forget what things do what, or what is usually the default stuff, hit your F1 key, guys. But you got to think of your ships as points. Now, I did get away from my cruiser buddy, which is what I don't want to do. The guy's a smoke. I need a spot. I want the spot for him. I want to support this guy. I want to support my Edinburgh. But I am looking at the minimap. The carrier is focused on the other side. Hey, great. The Amagi, screw you for dodging my torps, you freaking battleship. Now, I don't open up on a kid for a couple reasons. Well, he's kind of out of range, and it would have been max range shooting anyways. And why give my position away to the battleship? He knows roughly where I'm at. But the last thing I want to do is actually give him a much better idea of where I'm at, to avoid torpedoes. Now, I was thinking about sending a set into the smoke, but luckily I have about like 2-3 seconds. The Amagi pops back up. I'm like, well, I'm just going to torp him. A much better target, because I know where he is, what he's doing. I did drop both these sets a little bit behind, because I was thinking he was going to turn out, and when he turns out, he's going to slow down and then speed up. So I was kind of hoping for him to do that, because, he's got to be thinking all these torpedoes, nothing left over here. It's fortunate for me, the Amagi decides to for my torpedoes. Now, the other reason I brought this game, or chose this game, is because if you pay attention to, well, I ain't gonna cover it up, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Two fucking morons are fucking talking about how garbage and crap the other one is compared to the other person. Well, hey, I got some bad news for you shitters. I'm the one who's gonna fucking carry, or realistically really help this team to victory. It's not just me, it's a team win. I'm playing it smart and doing smart things. I've already got rid of one battleship, and one of those guys calling him an idiot, more smart enough to go get A. Look, that's the only cap we have. But guess what? There are one cruisers in the back. God knows where their two DDs are. Their battleship is pushing into a bad position because we did have two caps for so long. Because we do have the ship lead.
Smoke generator
this
started.
Guy doesn't have a choice. Now, I pop my smoke here in hopes that maybe if the Edinburgh bro, could make his way up to me, I may shield him, may not. But you know what? I like to get some damage. Everybody likes to see damage numbers.
Smoke screen set.
You can see the position of the torpedo guns. Kind of new. Our Edinburgh was okay.
Taken the lead.
And, here's this guy going, oh, the stupid Amagi is chasing stuff all over. Well, I'll agree and disagree. I don't like the Amagi going off by himself. Why don't I like the Amagi going off by himself? You may ask yourself. There's a freaking carrier in the game. But hey, guess what him going off by himself actually is doing? The carrier is focusing. The DDs are going after him. He's pushing things back. I don't know if it's game plan, but let's just pray and hope that's what his game plan was.
Deactivated.
Because if you're paying attention to the chat, it's like I said, two fucking assholes going at it. Why can't we as a community, instead of being like, oh, you're such a moron, blah, 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 help the guy out. Hey, man, don't go off by yourself. Let me support you. Or, hey, why don't you come back? You know, we can support you. Let us help. Like, don't. Like, if you try to offer solid, good advice, and then the guy wants to be an asshole, well, you know, at that point, all gloves are off. As, yes, I took those shots to secure the kill. Wasn't a kill steal, guys. I don't. In ranked or in clan battles, it is definitely not kill stealing. It is kill securing. Secure those kills. Get the guns out of the game. Get the ships out of the game. Get the threat out of the game. You know, give yourself and your team more opportunities to screw up but still win. Or as Zach likes to call it, win harder. Now, in clan battles, you should be winning harder because you're all communicating, but in ranked or ranked sprint, trust me, there's probably going to be times winning harder. If I didn't shoot and kill that guy, may have come back to haunt us. Because, look, the Baltimore is off by himself. Like, it's down to the nitty gritty to where the carriers can make the biggest difference. Because ships AA is damaged. We're separated out. Now, luckily for us, the battleship in the Edinburgh and myself are relatively close to each other. Now, of course, I'm abusing islands because, well, I mean, seriously, why not? The Bismarck is smart, which... always assume the worst, guys. Assume the enemy team is better than you. He's gonna get A. Even though it's like they really need to kill, but he needs to stall the points because the points are ticking ridiculously out of control. Now, I'm sitting here for a couple of reasons. There's no way the Akazuki is going to go around the Kutuzov to get to our battleship. The fastest way to the battleship is down through here. Number two, if he's a smart destroyer, he's going to fall back with his Bismarck. So while the Bismarck is getting the cap, the Ak can actually smoke. The battleship can remain silent, and it's considering it's a secondary build battleship. He can go out and spot things within secondary range, and they both can get the cap, all while remaining undetected. Oh look, what is the Akazuki doing? Going to support his battleship. Unfortunately, the battleship is in the lead. He's the one pushing forward. Oh, sorry for the sniffle. As that's what happens when you get three caps and you don't really try to contest them or maintain control over one. Now, I do hope you guys take something away from this. Don't be a toxic asshole in well, anywhere. Like, honestly, rank brings out the worst in us because we think it's so important. I don't even know what the fucking rewards are, and I can give a shit about the rewards. I don't care about being, ooh, look, I'm ranked number 1. I care about improving as a player, bringing my insight and my thought process to you guys to maybe help you improve your game. And on that note, guys, please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We're quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.